Jimmy G went to uh more like he's had more success in the playoffs
Yeah,
than fucking Aaron Rodgers.
yeah.
So my
Jimmy
my
G.
issue, yeah. So my issue is you paying him all this fucking money, 153 guaranteed, and he's getting you, yeah, regular season. If you want to get all these regular season number one seed division title, okay, he's your man. But no, I need rings. If I'm paying you this much money, I need rings.
Nah,
Two,
that's
two,
true.
200 mil over 4 years. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Like, and what have you done to me? This is me. I'm not paying him because yeah, you had a great regular season, but you, your performance in the playoffs is doo doo.
It's trash. Absolute
So
garbage.
I'm not paying you like I would have probably did half of that because I'm like no, like you haven't shown me nothing in the playoffs. Your lone Super Bowl victory is what 11, 12 years ago,
That's
Yep.
long
crazy.
ass time ago.
Yeah.
Like he's still living off that bullshit. You know, I ain't gonna call it bullshit, but that one Super Bowl win years ago, over a decade ago. Like, what have you done for me lately? Brady has done more and got paid less.
Yeah.
You know, and
In the grand scheme of yeah.
And that's the
mm,
point. Like I want to make. Like he don't give a shit. Like he always be talking about like he ain't got enough help, or people be talking he ain't got no help. But how the hell you ain't gonna get no help with 200 million? Like
you you he just cause it was key players, like you said, Chris. It's
yeah,
key players. They had the franchise tag Devontae. You got like I want to say two, three key players on your damn defense that needs, but
yeah,
you ain't gonna be able to pay them because you throwing all this money at Aaron.
yeah.
So and then this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna get his ass bounced in the first round of the playoffs next year, and just what he does every year. Oh well, I'm gonna take my time. He'll
Yeah,
throw out subliminals like
yeah.
he
No
want to
doubt.
leave, and that's what everybody they key on that. I'm like, see, he does that shit every year to take the spotlight off how he performing in the playoffs.
Mm.
So he can't. I don't want to hear him complain and talk about got enough talent to surround. He don't have enough talent.
He
Well,
do
that's
it.
your man. He does. He
Yeah, he
does.
do.
But
He
I'm
do.
saying
Yeah.
I'm talking it like what he has
Moving forward.
said. Yeah, in the past, like
Yeah.
I don't have enough talent. And they're not include me on
Oh
on
yeah.
player personnel decision. I'm like, dude, like we don't got no money because of you.
Yeah.
Right though.
Like, and like you 4 years, you within the next 3 years, he better produce a Super Bowl.
See, yeah, Super
That's
Bowl or
what they
bust.
give him the money for. That's why they give him that money,
Yeah.
man.
Super
I
Bowl bust. The next 3 years is Super Bowl or bust. I don't care what happens. Aaron Rodgers, Super Bowl or bust. If you don't win a Super Bowl, the season is considered a failure.
Even if he MVP the next 3 years.
I don't care. MVP don't mean shit.
he the best
Like
quarterback in the league right now, though.
Think about it. Yeah, if you the Packers
no,
though, you don't want him to leave. Like I,
I,
I get I
if
get their position.
Chris,
I think they overpaid, but at the end of the day, thinking legacy, you thinking like, damn, I had this dude. I'm gonna let him go after two MVP seasons.
And what have it got?
True. I mean,
The
but
the year.
football game of chances though. Like you know what I mean? Like
Nah, I
it's
get
tough.
it. It's tough, right? But
Yeah.
what was their seeding the last 2 years? What was their seeding?
I think there was like one or two, right?
Number one, the last
Both
2
years.
years, both
Yeah,
years. People, and
yeah.
oh yeah, we get the number one seed. They got to go through Lambeau, and people don't want to. And they tell me play the other team nutting up. No, it's fucking him that's nutting up in the damn playoffs.
Let me
Yep.
No,
let me give y'all this stat real quick. Let me give y'all this stat.
Mhm.
So he signed 4 years, 200 mil, right? Bro, he gets 153 mil guaranteed. So
guaranteed.
really it's a 2-year 153 million contract because 2024, 2025, 26, and 27 are not guaranteed. But let me tell you what his base salary is 2022. 26 mil. He got 16 mil for just signing it. 500,000 workout bonus, right?
Mhm.
2023, 25 mil, 4 million signing, 500 workout bonus. Like, that's ridiculous. So for 2 years, this dude is going to make upwards like of like 80 to 90 mil, if my math is right. Yeah. 80 because yeah. That's stupid. Who does that?
To get you the number one seed. That's it.
What does guaranteed even mean though? Because like, can he
Now
retire
their
and
money.
he still get it?
No, I think it's something in the contract if you retire. But yeah, that's like seriously guaranteed money. Like
Yeah.
ain't like basketball because I think if you get hurt or some shit,
Oh, that's where it come in.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
basically over the first 2 years, he gonna get the majority of that 153, right? Then the next 2 years, no, he gets the whole 153 million as long as he's playing and they don't cut him by the league day and all that other type of stuff.
Yeah.
He's getting 153 million for 2 years,
Mm.
and everything after that is just like chump change. Let's get you up to 200 type of stuff.
Chris, I'm gonna direct this question to you, and I already know the answer. So, and yeah, I don't know why I'm asking this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. So, if Cleveland had a chance to get them, would you want to get them for that price? Would you be willing, as a fan, be happy that the Browns gave up 200 mil for a 38-year-old quarterback,
if
4 year? Go ahead.
we ain't had to give up nobody, we still got everybody on the squad. But
Yeah, just straight up, like say for instance, he got released or whatever, he a free agent.
Yeah.
And you don't gotta trade or anything like that.
Yep, I want him. I want him for that much. Matter of fact, give him another 100 mil. Cause
I know you lying.
at the end of the day, I ain't paying that shit. At the end of the day,
he said, "I ain't paying that."
And plus, like for the chance to win, like man.
But if you know, but you got to think about it in this aspect. When you know you got holes that need to be filled in other in other positions.
We ain't got no holes though. That's why I said it.
Oh my gosh!
Our only hole is quarterback.
Breaking news real quick. Titans gave Landry 5 years, 87 mil.
We do got a hole.
LaRon, is that Deron or LaRon?
Nah, Ron, the dude from Tennessee Titans, the linebacker.
Right, I remember. Right, I think his name Deron. I know who you was talking about.
I thought you was talking about the old Commander safety, LaRon Landry.
Yeah.
But
Are they brothers? Are they
We ain't got no
brothers?
hoes. The Browns is perfect. We
Y'all
a
got
quarterback away.
hoes.
We're a
No.
quarterback away.
y'all gotta resign Njoku.
Y'all need to get rid of fucking
Hooper.
Landry. No, Hooper was nice.
Yeah,
That's
get
what I
rid
thought
of
he was talking
Landry.
about.
Nah,
Landry.
Njoku.
At Tennessee. That's what I thought you was talking about. Did you say Landry? You said something else.
I said Landry. I said the Cleveland needs to resign the tight end Njoku.
Yeah. I
And
like
I'm
him joking.
and I'm talking about Jarvis Landry. That's who I was
Yeah.
talking about, Chris.
Yeah,
I
Jarvis
need to
Landry.
get.
Yeah. He
He's
a
But I'm
wild.
possession
saying,
receiver.
real quick though, when you said you was just talking about a dude in Tennessee, the linebacker. What's his last name?
Landry.
He a Landry. Yeah, he a Landry
Yeah.
too.
That's what I thought. I thought you was talking about Jarvis. Had went over there
Um,
because it's Jarvis. I think he a free agent. I think we got to sign him, right?
they tried. He made it known like he wants to play for y'all, but
Yeah.
he don't know if he gonna get a good deal. Which shit, you haven't really did shit.
Yeah,
he
he
ain't been
made
hurt, man.
excuses. Yeah, he made excuses that he came back too early from injury. So don't
Yeah,
come back then.
exactly. I played with this. I played with that. I'm like, that's what them fucking Brown
He the
like.
heartbeat though. We need him.
Y'all
If
just
it's
need
anybody that I think played through the season, this is the only person that I'm gonna give like, all right,
Baker
some
Mayfield.
kudos is Baker Mayfield because that I know his shoulder was gone. I saw it. I was watching the game. I was like, oh. This dumb thing is why try to make the tackle after you throw an interception? Just let the nigga run. Let the nigga run. You're the franchise quarterback. Let the
Kid
nigga
about to
run.
die
Let
over there. We giving him
Kev.
excuses.
Kev, his shoulder was knocked out the whole fucking season.
I think I saw the shit. And like you said, don't fucking play.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Don't fucking play. If you think you are doing your team a disservice,
Yep.
if you know you ain't at your best, why? And because to
Being
me, selfish, and to me, you can get that same level of production
Yep.
from fucking what's his
Case
name?
Keenum.
Keenum. Yeah.
Exactly.
I know why he did it though. I know why he did it. Because he wanted him to pick up that 5th-year option.
That and then he didn't want Keenum to ball out and then really like shit.
Yeah,
like,
we would have got rid of him easy.
Because Keenum is like a younger Fitzpatrick. You know what I'm saying? He'll ball. He'll make himself look good for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keenum got some slack to him. Man, you know what? I'm tired of talking about Aaron Rodgers. Can we talk about Russ Wilson real quick? And this is what I'm going to say. I don't know if y'all saw it. So it's a tweet that came out yesterday where it said the Washington Commanders, my team,
3 first-rounders.
Yeah, they were offering 3 first-rounders for Russ Wilson.
Dang.
And then I was at work and this dude told me, hey, Russ getting traded to the Broncos. I'm like, you lying. and then I looked at it, I get the alert and I see what they gave up, what the Broncos gave up for Russ. So here's the thing. Russ got traded to the Broncos, and the Broncos also received a 4th-round pick. What Seattle? Hold on. No, yeah, hold on. Am I saying that
You
right?
right? Yeah.
Right.
I got it right here. I'm reading. I got it right here. I'm reading.
What Seattle got was 2 first rounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback Drew Lock, a great tight end in Noah Fant, and then they got 2 more picks. I don't know what rounds they were. I think it was 3rd or 4th rounds.
So let me just fill in the blanks because you almost got it. So yeah, Seattle got 2 first round, 2 second rounds,
2 second rounds. Oh my gosh.
a 5th round,
Dang.
Drew Lock, a D lineman, Shelby Harris, and Noah Fant.
Wow.
Come on, man.
I thought they was gonna get rid of Bridgewater.
No.
No, I think he's just a free agent. Yeah,
okay,
I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Yeah,
But come on, man. All this for Russell Wilson, who won one Super Bowl, and then the age comes into factor again. Russell Wilson is 33 years old. So you're giving up 2 first, 2 second, 2, you giving up 1 bonus. Noah Fant is a beast, right? Pick him up in fantasy all the time. Drew Lock, okay, he's got potential, but he makes bad decisions. I don't know who Shelby Harris is. But so you give up 3 players, 4 picks. 4 early picks, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Is Russell Wilson even worth that? Like, come on, man.
See,
I don't people forget, man. Like I was talking to a dude at work and he was just shitting on him. I'm like, man, he was pretty much like saying, all right, what y'all think? Like he was saying that the only reason why they won the Super Bowl was because of their defense.
That's what it was. The Legion
okay.
of Doom. The Legion of Doom.
I agree, but don't act like Russell Wilson wasn't balling though.
He wasn't.
Chris, he wasn't.
So you saying he pretty much what's old boy that for Baltimore, the quarterback
Jackson, Lamar?
Flacco.
Nah.
He talking about Flacco.
Nah, not even Flacco, but
Trent
before
Dilfer.
Flacco.
Trent Dilfer.
So y'all pretty much putting him in Trent
Dilfer.
Huntley. Trent Dilfer.
Oh, okay.
Y'all for y'all to say that, it's like saying like he like a Trent Dilfer. Y'all crazy, man. Like
no.
No, I ain't saying. Go ahead, Will.
What I'm saying is this. I'm not putting Russ Wilson as a game manager at all, because that's what Trent Dilfer was.
Yeah.
He had an awesome defense. Russell Wilson is not a game manager, but for the Super Bowl that he won, he was a game manager.
He was young. No, that whole season, Chris. They lived off their defense. They had a strong running game with Marshawn Lynch, and you just had to make a couple of good throws. That was it. Just like Ben Roethlisberger when he won that first one. They had a great defense. They had a strong running game. Just don't fuck it up.
Hey, exactly. Same thing with Trent Dilfer, though. Great defense. Yeah. Who's the running back?
Jamal Lewis. Come on now.
Thank you. Strong running game, and don't fuck it up. The pattern is there if you got a great defense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jamal Lewis was a monster. What college Jamal Lewis go to, though? What college Jamal Lewis?
Come on. Come on, Will. No. Will, I think I brought this up before.
What college you go to, Kev?
Man, come on now.
Come on, man. Just say what college you went to.
I'll tell you the color of the team. It's orange.
Thank you. All right, you got it.
Who's that? Who's the only reason I ain't gonna say the only reason I know it sticks out to me because we whooped their ass in that 97 championship game.
Nebraska
whooped their ass and Peyton Manning ass.
Yeah.
Amon Green was the better back that fucking day. We ran all over their ass.
Amon Green went to what NFL team, Chris?
He played for us, didn't
he? No, he played for the Packers, man. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, he made his living. But I want to say he went to Seattle too, but he made his living in Green Bay.
Yeah, he made his living in Green Bay. All right, back to the story though.
But yeah, Russ, that's to me. I was like, man, let me see what they gave up.
Yeah, they gave away.
And I was like, man, that's too much. And he's been kind of granted. Like, I don't know how Denver's offensive line is, but I know Seattle offensive line wasn't the greatest.
Yeah.
So, because I was gonna say he's been banged up too. Like he really played season in a couple of years. Like, granted, it's like like 2Zs and 3Zs. Like he ain't missing like 8 or 10, but
I'm 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 gonna
he
throw
getting
this.
up there.
I'm gonna throw this out here, Kev. I'm gonna throw this out here. So when you look at the Broncos, they do everything else right. They get the running game, they get the defense right, and then what do they do? What do they do? They swoop in. This is post John Elway, right? They swoop in and they get a bona fide quarterback, right? So if you look at the Broncos
Yep.
I'm gonna
with
consider
Peyton,
Peyton Manning bona fide at that time. Well,
well,
no, he had that one good
yeah,
year. He had that
yeah.
one good year.
But
Yeah,
that was the one year they
good
didn't
year?
win the Super Bowl. Yeah,
exactly.
that's the one year they didn't. They won it on his down year
Mm.
when he was just
When
looking like trash.
he couldn't throw it 10 yards.
But he was cerebral. The dude was cerebral, and he got the ball where it needed to go. And they had the running game, and they had the defense, and he was just a little bit above average of a game manager, right? So now, if you look at the Broncos roster, they got a running game, they got a defense. What they was missing was a quarterback. Now they got, because this was a destination that was projected for Aaron
For
Rodgers
Aaron
too.
Rodgers, yeah.
Yeah.
Because his old offensive coordinator is the head coach now or something like that.
Yeah. So
So
what
they
I'm
just automatically thought like, oh yeah, Aaron's going there.
yeah, but
They
so
said they're trying to get Von Miller back too.
Well,
yeah,
no, he said
He ain't doing
he's
it.
teasing. Bob is teasing like a comeback. I saw that. I saw that alert come through my phone
if
today. Talking
if
about
I
he
was Von
teasing.
Miller, yeah, he was teasing. If I'm Von Miller, I'm going back to the Rams. It's like you done already got the Super Bowl twice. You done got your money, bro. Right now, all you is playing for is legacy. Take a
Yep.
pay cut, do what you got to do because you can't keep on doing it. But
Playing with
I'm gonna
Aaron
say,
Donald.
yeah, I'm gonna say the Broncos. If if they hit some home runs in free agency, because they got receivers. Don't sleep on that. They got receivers. And we know that Russell can throw to receivers all day. Because
Oh,
Tyler
now he can
Lockett would
throw. Now he can throw.
no, I'm no
Y'all
as a
niggas.
No,
rookie,
Y'all was
as
acting
no,
a
like he wasn't
rookie,
shipping.
we never said that he couldn't throw. We just like he wasn't putting the team on his back
yeah.
back then. It was the
The
defense.
but the last few years he made a name for Tyler Lockett. Let's be honest, Tyler Lockett is not that dude without Russell Wilson. All right, maybe what's the other receiver? What's the other receiver?
Metcalf.
Metcalf. He was always going to make a name. He's a freak of nature. He's a LeBron James in football. Not a GOAT, but physically,
Yeah.
he's a LeBron James in football. But I'm saying, I'm looking at the Broncos roster and their receivers. Jerry Jeudy, nasty. What's the other dude?
Cortland Sutton.
Hutton. Yeah.
Cortland Sutton,
About Jerry
nasty.
Judy. Yeah.
They get tight end away,
Oh.
man, and they got a great defense. All they got to do is resign Melvin Gordon, and they good. They Gucci. So
I don't know how because they talk about their defense, but I just don't know. And y'all might know because of fantasy wise, I don't know how their defense was like. If their defense is like I ain't gonna say like a top 5, but is it
Probably top
decent?
10.
Do they get top 10, top
yeah,
I say 15? Like, do they get turnovers? Like,
yeah. So I'm gonna tell you, they got a lockdown corner, Patrick Surtain Jr.
Yeah, that dude nice.
and then Bradley Chubb. That's the reason why they got rid of
Forgot about
Von
him,
Miller
yeah.
because they got that on the edge. They got Bradley Chubb. So I think they positioned to get there. I like them more than the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers don't got a defense. They got a Green Bay Packers got a great offense. They can run, they can throw. Green Bay needs a number 2 receiver, but I think the Broncos with John Lynch is readily positioned. And then I will say this: San Francisco, if they figure out what they want to do, San Francisco is good all over the ball. They was just one interception away from going to the Super Bowl, bro. Like I believe in Kyle Shanahan as a coach. That dude
I
gets his
don't.
team ready.
They need a quarterback.
He in the most crucial times he had pissed the bed. Like that fucking Atlanta. Oh shit. Seattle cleaning house. They rebuilding.
Oh, they released Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner. And he's like one of the top linebackers in the league.
Yeah.
But what I was saying, I just like the AFC. That's that division alone. That's a hard ass division. You got Kansas City, you got Denver, you got Oakland, and you got, I was gonna say San Diego, but you got the LA Chargers. Like them are 4-3. Well, I'm not including Denver because I'm thinking in the mindset like I'm a Denver player.
Yeah.
Them three other teams are no slouches. So
especially the Chargers.
Yeah, they just fell off to me. That
I
love like, their quarterback. I love their quarterback.
Yeah. But
I just had an epiphany, man. And I think it's because of Will. Baker Mayfield. I'm believing in him. I think this year he gonna come back healthy, and we going all the way.
Nah, because I
mean, hold on. No, we need to get this on record.
Yeah, yep. Let me hold the camera up. Let me hold the camera up. It's already recorded, but let me put it on the camera, man.
What is your prediction for your team next year?
We winning 12 or 13. Easy. We going all the way
to the Super Bowl.
I guarantee two playoff wins. But I think I'm telling you,
cumulative. And for a couple of seasons, like he'd get 2. Or you talk about in one play, he gonna get 2.
Yeah, next year.
Chris,
I bet you 50 on that.
This is the thing.
I'm taking the 50. Double your trouble.
Let's do it. $50.
50. Hold on. And I'm gonna give you a chance to think about it, Chris. So you got to think about injuries. Think about injuries.
I'm with it.
Because that's what fucked us up this year.
He been drinking brown.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, I had an epiphany just now because it's something about Baker that I was on the fence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then towards the end of the season, I gave up on it. I'm like, fuck Baker. But it's something about like his preparation
to lose.
No, listen.
Hey,
I'm telling
this nigga wanted to say a preparation H commercial.
Right. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling y'all, and I can see he did look different. Like the first couple games, I ain't got no more to say.
Hold on. What you mean the first? Hold on. You said the first couple of games. He what?
Yep. He looked different.
He looked good. Different. Good.
He looked better.
Chris,
they lost.
Exactly. He threw a crucial interception in the fourth quarter against Kansas City when they had a chance to win the game
against Kansas City. We was in there. We should have won. Then
exactly.
It snowballed from there.
He panicked. He pissed the bed. He had the ball to win the game, and he threw
$50.
I got 50 that they ain't gonna make the playoffs.
I got.
Hold on, Chris. This is my bet.
All right.
This is my bet. Kevin Morrow bet. I bet $50 that they don't win two playoff games in one season.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
2 consecutive games.
Mm-hmm.
That's 50. And then I got an extra 50 that the motherfuckers don't even make the playoffs.
That's easy. Easy money bet.
Hey, I'm taking that same bet. But while we talking about betting, though, come on, man. Let me paint this picture for you. Can I paint this picture for y'all real quick?
Go ahead.
Chris, let me paint the picture, Chris. Hey, Chris, you're gonna be out $200 real quick though. You said it here. Look, take that.
He got enough. He got enough time to think about it. But when that first game of the season start, you better have your mind made up before then.
We got enough time to save up that money for that shit. That's true.
That too.
I'm on them dollars. Hey, listen.
Take out a personal loan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get that PPP loan. Hey, what I got to say about this story, it baffles me, right? Calvin Ridley. He was balling. He was balling. What's Calvin Ridley's brother? Who's his brother? It's another Ridley receiver that came out.
I can't think of his name. Calvin.
Because Calvin Ridley was the second one to come out. His older brother was already out or whatever like that. But regardless, Calvin Ridley came out of Georgia, got drafted by Falcons. The Falcons, they used to have a good receiver. I can't think of his name either. But this was the year. Julio Jones. Before Julio, there was another good receiver though too. I can't.
Shit. What's his name? I'm looking at it. It starts with a D.
Start with a D.
I can't think of him.
He had like braids, like dreads, or I can't think of his name.
But anyway, Calvin Ridley came into the league and he was number 2. They traded Julio because Calvin Ridley was showing himself. He was doing the thing. And then he decided that his mental health wasn't good. Okay, cool. And he took halfway through the season, he took the rest of the year off. And during that time, he decided that, yo, I'm not playing. I can make parlay bets. Now, parlay bets is fine until the parlay bets includes the NFL. And the NFL, they always trying to put out a good product. I've been listening to KJM. I've been listening to everybody talk about it. It was like, bro, from the day one when you step foot into the NFL, they say, do not bet. Don't bet. Don't do anything. Anything that comes to betting, you better not bet on football because we'll find out. And the crazy thing is, this dude decided to do a parlay that included his team, even though he wasn't playing. He bet $1,500 on a parlay bet, even though he wasn't playing, but used his own personal information.
His own email. Yeah, that's how they linked it back to him.
So you know how he got found out? The way he got found out is because they was like, all right, somebody put a parlay bet on this joint. They looked up who it was, and I think it was like DraftKings or Bet 100. They was like, man, this is an NFL player. So then they alerted the NFL, and the NFL looked into it, and saw like, oh shit, this dude betted. Even he ain't playing, but he still betted parlay, right? But here's the real dumb part. They've been teaching you since you was a rookie, don't bet on NFL games because you're an NFL player, regardless. He had $11 million coming to him next season. Yeah. So his $1,500 parlay bet cost him $11 million. Like, that's just stupid to me.
And I heard J. Will and Max kind of trying to defend. You know, people do it Like they do it all the time. They just. I'm like, okay, just because you ain't getting caught, don't mean it makes it. And let me say, like I said, they was trying to play devil's advocate. Like I ain't saying like they was like, well, no, this is bullshit. But I'm like, like I said, they force feed it into your brain. Don't be betting on games. Why are you? It's just like like killing somebody is illegal. Like, does it make it right? Like, when you finally get caught, like, no, man, like, like they try to make. I'm like, the rules, so don't do it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Don't do it. Why put yourself in that situation? Like Will said, 1,500 costs you 11 mil.
Fumble the bag. 1,500 is something that me and you, any of us, can put down if we feeling lucky, right? We can we put, but nigga, we ain't making $11 million in a fucking year. Come on, man. And you already took half the season off for mental health.
Exactly.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
And that's what, for some reason, because like I said, when people throw out that mental health shit, that grinded my gear, because that's the first thing it came to my mind. I'm like, you dumbass. I was like, and when your ass out for like half the games because of mental health, you had to step away from the game. And I'm like, man, come on. And you know why he stepped away. And this is all speculation.
Because they wasn't winning shit.
Well, that, and then what happened is, because I watched that game, because they in my division. He hooped out when Julio was there.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Atlanta, oh shit. Like, really getting buckets, which I get, because his ass was always injury prone. Like, the nigga was always hurt. So, shit. Ridley's giving us this production. We don't need. So now you the number one. You the number one. Everybody focus. The defensive coordinator focus on you. How to stop you. Where you at? Like, I need those 8 catches for 100 and something yards. Like, where's that at? So now, oh shit, man. It's too much pressure. I gotta take a break. I gotta regroup. Like I said, I think they use it as an scapegoat. I really do.
Yep.
Just like Juju Smith-Schuster. I ain't saying like the mental health shit, but I'm saying he hooped out when AB was there. Got rid of AB, I understand it, but as soon as AB left, that production dropped significantly. So
struggling for a contract.
So I just don't understand it, man. You know the rule. Just like with weed. Yeah, like, all right, it's not like, I get it. Like, it's not a steroid, it's not making you, but it's illegal. So why do it?
Mm-hmm.
So why put yourself like, all right, to get caught, and then now you get suspended games. It was only weed, but it's not. I just don't get it. The rules. Granted, if it's bullshit or not, the rules, and you kind of got an idea what the consequences will be if you get caught. Why put yourself in that situation?
It ain't worth it. It's not worth
it. And everybody say, "Well, you ain't in their shoes." Like, I know me. If I know, like, I ain't gonna call myself cheap, but I was cheap back in the day. But if I know, all right, yeah, I got 11 mil coming that season. I'm gonna make this $1,500 bet. No, I'm good. Just like this past weekend, I thought about placing a bet on the fights. But I looked at that shit. I'm like, man, I'm good. Like that's just me. Like I don't gamble like that. So that's just me. I know if I had a guaranteed 11 mil, I'm not about to piss that away.
His brother is Riley Ridley, but he was drafted after. I think he's younger. He ain't got no older brother.
I think
He
it's
got
another
drafted by the
Ridley.
Bears.
Okay.
Yeah, because one, it might be Riley because he played for Alabama.
Yeah,
And
Riley
then that
played for
other
Georgia.
one played for Georgia.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I got it mixed up.
Yeah, the other one played for Georgia.
And the other receiver is number 84. What's his name? That don't help y'all?
No,
I know his number.
It start 84. It's 84.
What do it start with?
It start with a D.
Nope.
What it say? What it start with?
If you tell me.
Roddy
Roddy White.
Roddy White.
White.
That's his name, Roddy White. Yep.
I know because I remember he had braids or dreads, whatever you want to call
them. Yep, Roddy White.
You probably thinking the D, Rowdy.
Yeah, that's yeah, he was nice.
Yeah, he was. Let's get to the shits. Well, nah.
Oh no, hold on. One more.
All right.
This irritated the shit out of me when I heard his fucking post-game conference yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this morning.
He talking about. I know who he talking about.
Yeah.
Westbrook. Talking about going forward, I ain't gonna have people disrespecting my last name, and you go on this long rant about, how, about your kids and your parents, about your last name. I'm like, man, first thought that came through my head, I'm like, see, now people came and give you nicknames because you feel it's disrespectful. Play better.
Right.
They call you Westbrook because you can't shoot.
Yep.
Like you doing this to yourself. Like you putting all this pressure on yourself. I remember, and I was going to work and like listen to KJM, and it was talking about it, and I was like, man, LeBron got caught. I might be wrong, but like LeBron, I just know he had but like I just know he had, some bad nicknames too.
Yeah.
On top of, to me, and I don't know if y'all followed the league back in the day, like I kind of did, but the most known disrespectful nickname to a star, a Hall of Famer. Do y'all know? I say this. You know what they used to call Magic?
Oh nah. Not off the top of my head.
Did Willie? Yeah. So what's a bad, I ain't gonna say a bad word, but what's disrespectful that rhymes with magic? They used to call him Tragic Johnson.
Oh yeah. I heard that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Like I was driving, I was like, man, what they used to call Magic? Because I was driving, I was like, and then randomly, like a couple of hours later, somebody like on one of the talk shows I was listening to, and they brought it up. I was like, yeah, it was fucking tragic. I'm like, tragic.
Yeah.
And what they do, they got better.
Mm-hmm.
They shut up the critics. Don't be going on this rant talking about, yeah, they disrespected my name, blase, blase. And I don't know if these death threats are true.
Yeah.
Now that's bullshit. Like I don't, condone that bullshit. That's just fans being crazy. But if they talking about your play and they ain't being disrespectful, they calling you Westbrook, that ain't bad. Like, you need to suck that shit up and play better.
Yep. Exactly.
Point
I
blank
got
period.
this. This is one thing I got to say. I don't like when. So I listen to KJM and everything like that, but then I had to listen to Skip and Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Skip and Shannon, and I had to listen to Skip Bayless
Mm.
giving this long ass apology and talking about how he was going back and forth with Russell Westbrook wife on Twitter. And I'm just like, bro, this nigga is Russell Westbrook. Like, okay, you Russell Westbrook. Nobody's really shotting you as a person because everybody loves you as a person, but your game is not at the level that it should be right now. You're the number one point guard for the most famous team in the NBA. You are part of the revival of the NBA, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm like. You wanted this. You wanted this spotlight. You wanted to be back home. You're a California kid. You come back home and everything like that. And shit talking is a part of sports,
Right.
especially as a professional athlete.
As
So
a
now
star, a star.
a star, a
He
star,
won
and so
MVP.
MVP, triple double king, out there with Oscar Robertson, out there. Your name is out there with the greats. And if you, I mean, come on, bro. Some of these shots that he been bricking on, like
Yeah.
from the left wing shooting and hitting the left corner of the backboard,
Trying
like
to trying to bait, trying to bank it in.
yeah, like come on, man. That is a horrible brick. But he trying to take the pressure off of him because what LA is
Yep.
losing, right? He had a chance to show up because LeBron sat down. Now give it all to King James, hallelujah, right? This nigga's been balling, dropped 56 on the Warriors, reverse dunking and everything like that.
Kev gonna be
But
quiet about that though.
now
All
he gonna be
right.
Yeah,
quiet.
Let's keep it. We keep
yeah,
it
Yeah,
on
and
Westbrook.
keep it on Westbrook. Yeah, we can we
in
can
year 19 might have
Yeah.
had.
Yeah, I was
we
But
about
can
to say
circle back.
17. Yeah.
We can circle back to it.
what I'm gonna say is Russell Westbrook and AD had the opportunity against a lowly San Antonio team who's 15 games underneath 500 to make a statement to put their season back on track. And what did they do? They lost. They didn't just lose; they lost horribly. So what's that tell you is
I
okay?
don't think they
We
lost
got
bad.
they that lost bad enough. What I'm saying is they got this big three, and they got a second big three full of old players. But Russell Westbrook and AD is supposed to be the number two and number three option on the team, and they
What?
couldn't beat the lowly Spurs. First,
No, now AD ain't playing right now, so it was Russ.
he
It was
hurt
those.
again. He hurt again.
Oh yeah, he been hurt. He been
I
hurt
thought he
before
came
the.
back.
No, he been hurt. I think he got hurt early in the season, and he got hurt before the All Star break
Nah, I
when
thought
he
I thought
he
he was
fucked up
back
his
though.
ankle.
I
No, he
think
ain't
AD
back.
came back. I thought it.
No,
Well,
he ain't
listen.
back.
So even more to my point, Russell Westbrook had the opportunity because now it's just him and Melo, right? Him, Melo, Dwight Howard, second big three, as they will put it.
Don't.
Yeah,
I'm a.
mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring. Go ahead,
You
finish
gonna
your
say
thought.
you're not gonna say yeah? I'm quotations, my dude.
Right.
And what did Russell Westbrook do? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then you want to hop on the mic and be like, "Oh, Russell Westbrook, I'm tired of hearing that shit. It's attacking my mom and my no, nigga. That's part of sports. as a
Right, man.
motherfucker, as a professional athlete, that's part of sports, man. Just stop it. That's all I gotta say. Just sit your ass down. That's what I gotta say.
I think I
Jalen
said.
Rose,
Go ahead.
Jalen Rose said it, and I'm probably gonna mess it up, but like pretty much he was like, you know what I mean, you give up your like as an NBA player, especially a star NBA player, like you give up a lot. You know what I mean? You give up, a lot of your personal life, and like when you're doing good, it's all good. Like you know what I mean? Everybody cheering you, but when you're doing bad, you got to take that and do better. Like you know what I'm saying? You got to take that criticism and get better. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like he's using it as an excuse, just like you said, Kev. Like it's like I get the death, the death threats and all
Yeah,
of that. That's too much. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's too
But
much. Like I never understood that about any sport. Like,
yeah, people taking it too far there. But I mean, Westbrook, like it's funny and it's right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, get out of here, man. Like something up with him though this year. Like I don't know what it is, but something off. You know what I mean? And you could tell by how he talk about it, and it's like he don't really care. I get that big picture, like at the end of the day, it's just a game, or at the end of the day, I'm gonna go home to my family, and that's all I care about. I get that big picture, but we want to see you upset at the fact that you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? That you ain't producing. Like you know what I mean? It's almost like he don't care, and the fact that he don't care, he ain't trying to get better. Like at least that's what it looked like. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah,
From his answers.
I'm gonna tell you what Skip said today. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Kev. One thing before you go, because I know he about to
I
shut this
was
shit down. Right?
no, I was listening. Oh, go ahead.
One thing Skip said, he was like, you was a West Coast kid. You got the opportunity to come back home, right? You playing for the most iconic organization in the NBA. And you wanted this.
Hmm.
You wanted this. And for you to back out and to say, like when he was at the Wizards saying, if I don't win a championship, it's okay. I made it to the
Yeah,
NBA, right?
I'm a champion in life or
I'm
some
a
shit. He
yeah,
champion
said.
in life. But you was playing for my lowly Wizards and you got us to the playoffs. Cool. But when you playing for the Lakers, it's championship or nothing, baby. Like what are
yeah.
you doing? Come on, man. So I feel for Russell Westbrook, but I understand where
I don't.
Russell Westbrook comes
What
from
the
because he
part that
threw a
the
lot of
part
bricks.
the part that I feel for him is like now, like he ain't gonna be as accepted in his hometown. Like you know what I mean? If he ain't never stepped back, everybody is repping for him. You know what I'm saying in LA. Like you know what I mean? No matter what. But
No,
now,
I don't know,
now
Chris.
I think so. Like before he came to the Lakers, like you know what I mean, MVP, triple double. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, you know what I mean. You can always rep that. But
We talked about with the Basketball Hall of Fame, like what college did this dude go to? What college did he go
UCLA,
to?
right?
Yeah, and UCLA is UCLA. Like that's the school. You got plenty of players that went to UCLA and 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 done things. You know, Zach LaVine went to UCLA. That's another for you, Kevin, because I know he ain't know this shit. But what
I
I'm
did.
saying is, they ain't know it. They ain't know it. But what I'm saying is this: the West Coast has kind of ruled the basketball world for the last 10 to 15 years. Players coming out of there. Westbrook wanted to come home. He put this on himself, on
Yeah,
his shoulders, what he wanted to do. Just so happened his game is not aligning what he wanted to do. Because of what? Age. Westbrook is still explosive. Still good does good things.
I don't think it's
plays his
age,
startup.
man. I think it's mental, man. Something.
You think it's mental?
I think just being home, like maybe he don't seem like he kick it though, like around the wrong crowd or nothing like that. But something is up.
And I give kudos to Westbrook. He's never in the media for the wrong reasons,
Yeah.
right? No scandals, no cheating, same as LeBron. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. Not he ain't no Tristan Thompson of the world.
Bring that bone up.
But he brought it on himself. That's what I'm gonna say. He wanted this limelight. He wanted to be the guy because the roster was set. Roster was good. Roster was set. You know what I'm saying? You got Melo, you got Dwight Howard, you got a couple shooters on the team. But fuck, he ain't delivering. He ain't delivering. And so that's why he's got the moniker Russell Westbrook. And these highlights from these joints is the most horrible highlights I've ever seen. The worst bricks I've ever seen. I mean, wide open bricks.
Yeah. So, I mean, let me say a couple of things. And what I'm about to say right here, I'm joking. I'm imitating somebody. And if the camera can come in closely while I'm speaking, and I want to see Chris and Will on the screen right now, what I'm about to say. That's my Stephen A. impression when he about to get serious. Me, I think y'all got a sense of how competitive I am. Like how easily I'm pissed off if I feel like you ain't playing your A game. And if I hear on a post game conference, I mean like post game uh, interview, and I hear you say like coming into the season, I ain't had no expectations. I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck? What you say?
Wow.
Like, I'm looking at you crazy off the top when I hear that shit. Because to me, I feel like you're not invested. Like, you just out there going through the motions. Like, you don't care. Because exactly what you said, you know, to be honest, I didn't have no, like, I hear that. I'm like, well, this dude didn't care from the get go.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at you sideways on top. And I I was a Westbrook defender. Like when him and KD was in OKC and everybody used to blame Russ. I was on the opposite side. I'm like, y'all looking at Russ, but y'all letting KD off the fucking hook. Like that was my stance. And like Russ, like you playing like crap. Man up, take responsibility. Man, I'm sticking this joint up. Like I need to do better.
But
Do
what
better.
NBA player has done that though?
That's all he got to say though. That's
But
all
what
he
NBA?
got to say.
But what NBA player in this current generation of NBA players has ever said like, yeah, I fucked it up. Like I gotta go back into the lab. Nobody.
What? Hold
Plenty.
on.
The good
You
ones
don't
do.
got it. You don't got to say the shit out loud. For me, you don't got to say the shit out loud.
That's true.
Long as you had that come to Jesus meeting with yourself,
Yeah, internalize it.
Right.
like
Self-reflection.
yeah,
Self-reflection.
yeah, just like I say this, like personalize it. It's a video game. Just like yesterday, it was a couple of games. I'm like, I said to myself, I'm like, Kevin, you fucking up. Like I told myself, I'm talking. I was like, man, Kevin, you fucking up. Like you need to get your shit together. Like that's what I was telling myself. So, like, long as you can identify, like, all right, yeah, I ain't playing my best. Like, I know I need to do better. That's all I care about as a teammate. That's all. That's all I like to hear. I get hyped. I was like, yeah, kept like if I tell you like Chris, if you tell me like, man, my bad, I stuck that game. Like I need to do better. I'm like, okay, he knows he
Yeah.
knows he need to do, he need to come correct. I'm good with that. Like, but for you to say, like, to not take any responsibility and then try to blame it on the fan. I ain't gonna say he's blaming his performance on the fans. Bring that up.
Yeah, it's
That's
kind
an issue with me. And I never forget. Lakers played somebody, and this was when he got benched in the fourth. Like he got benched for the last 6 to 8 minutes in the fourth, and at the end they had Brian and AD on the bench,
oh
and
yeah.
he came over there. He was talking to him, and just looking like if I'm like. I said, man, I bet they said, man, if this motherfucker don't get out my face, like, cause
Yeah.
ever he stuck it up. He stuck it up. And then that's how he was talking. Like
Mm.
he was basically like, yeah, if I was
If
like
I was out there, yeah,
if I
on
was
some
out there,
bullshit.
yeah, exactly, Chris. It, that's how he was talk like I couldn't hear a word he was saying, but that's how his mannerisms, like he was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, this nigga thinking like if I was out there, like we would have won. and and LeBron and AD, like
Ignore it.
they mad. They like if this motherfucker don't get out my face, type shit. So yeah, like I said, I was a big fan of Russ, man. But you ain't for what 46, 40, 44, 46 million, and this the
Yeah.
product I'm getting. Nah, you can go somewhere.
Yeah.
And what is it? What 4 years? 14s in 4 years.
What's that?
It's so,
He got 4 more?
no. I'm saying like he's been on 4 different teams
Yeah.
in the last 4 years,
Thunder, Houston, Wizards, Lakers.
And
and
I could see him having that, like you said, Kev, like that. That I ain't have no expectations. I could see it on the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? But you coming to the Lakers, like with a squad.
is that
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say squad,
With a
but you
squad.
got you got LeBron and AD.
That's a
You
squad.
yeah
That's enough.
okay.
That's enough.
Exactly that's enough to at
Yeah,
least
yeah.
get you top 4 in the West.
Right. Yeah, they should easily.
And
It's frustrating.
you lead the league in turnovers, like in overall turnovers. I Skip brings it up every time they talk about Russ, but I think he's leading the league overall by like 13, 14 turnovers.
Dang.
Like I think they said the next person is Trey Young, but I think he's got Trey Young by like 13 or 14 turnovers.
Wait, you saying he got him by that much?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Russell got Trey Young. That's the second. Trey Young is second in most turnovers by 13. Russ got him by like 13 or
Total.
14 turnovers total.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you were saying per game. I'm like, nah.
No,
But I
like
get you. Yeah,
total.
it makes
Like
sense. Yeah.
yeah, he might have 180,
Yeah.
and Trey got 168 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So
That's
and
crazy.
you making that much money. So to me, like I said, got no expectations. That means you just in it for the money.
Hmm.
Like you ain't really you ain't dedicated to winning. Like you good, you're satisfied. You got your MVP. You got your triple double crown. You did that for a couple of years. Like now you're good. Like you're satisfied with your life.
Yep.
So that ultimate dream of getting a ring, I don't care about that. Like, is that what? Because that's what I hear. Like, you ain't mad. You're with the one MVP. You want you got a couple of you average a couple of triple doubles for a season. You're good. Nah, I don't like that. I need people hungry. Like I just personalizing that. I just remember when we was in Korea and we had that what was that shit called? Where we it was like the whole day to like it was like Sapper.
Resiliency.
When we had the four teams and all that. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah.
And I remember my kickball team, and I just took over as the captain. Like you know me, like shit, hell yeah, like we got a squad. And I
Kick the fuck
remember
out that
hearing the
ball.
yeah, I remember hearing the chick say, "Yeah, let's just have fun." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "No." I was like, "Yeah, have fun while we're winning." Like it's just like, and it was I can't remember her name, but and I was somewhat joking, but at the same time I was serious. I was like, well, if you just here to this fun, like we can trade you, cause like I like to have fun while I'm winning.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, and I'm like, but she stayed on the team, but I was serious. I'm like, no, like if you fuck up, like I want you to know, like yeah, that's my bad. I fucked up. I don't want you to like, okay, yeah, all right, I get it next time. No, that shit don't work for me.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. But what I wanted to say was this, and let's bring it to Britney Griner. I wanted to hear what y'all had to say about Britney. This is my thoughts really quick. Britney, she was detained in Russia last month, beginning of the month, February 5th, I think. Russia didn't come out letting anybody know. Family didn't know. Nobody knew nothing until Sunday, where they released a statement saying that they had her in custody for trying to travel with oil that contained weed or weed oil type of stuff. So, uh, I don't know what to think about it, honestly, but they Russia right now can use her as a bargaining chip. And I'm
Mhm.
not trying to get in specifics for war, but there's another American that's been held in Russia for the past 3 years off of he was prior military veteran and they thought he might be a spy type of stuff. So my question is this: she's facing 10 years. She got
And
detained at a Russian airport, and I don't think she's gonna get out, bro. I just don't think she's gonna get out. If given the war that's going on, given that it ain't gonna be no direct talks between the two
yeah,
countries, I don't think she's getting out, bro. But if she did have weed oil, right? Because I can see it. I can see it. I can see it.
You know, you hate to speculate like that, but
yeah.
I was thinking the same. I could see her doing some shit like that.
I can see it, and I'm just like, bro, you you know, bro, and you one of the few Americans that's over there in Russia. You know they're gonna be people leasing you. Like, why do it, bro? Why? Why? So I don't know if I should be free Britney or I should be like donkey of the day. That's what I'm saying.
I think what it is she a star over there though. Like, you know what I mean? So she walking around thinking like, like, ah, it ain't shit. Like I could do this. You know what I mean? But
you think they're gonna look the other way?
yeah,
Type shit. Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean. She a star over there. But nah, you right, man. I don't know. It ain't looking good for her. You know what I mean because of the current situation. I think if it was normal circumstances, she would it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But I think the only thing that's on her side is the fact that she is famous. You know what I mean? So it'll be a bad look for them not to do nothing about it.
Yeah, because I saw, I think it was the Secretary of the State saying like, he said, we are willing to do everything in our powers
Yeah.
to bring them home. But I'm like, what? Why? Like I just know me because I'm paranoid. So I know me, even though, like, all right, I'm a star and everything. I'm just not about to expect
Hmm.
some random guy at the airport, even because it could be one of those, like, all right, you know me type shit, like, let
Yeah.
this shit slide. I'm not, especially in a foreign country, I'm not gonna do anything illegal that can keep me from not, coming home back to the States. A la fucking Jello, wherever
Hmm.
that ball that
Yeah.
got caught. What, two or three? I think it was three. Motherfuckers that got caught stealing like shit from like sunglasses and shit. I'm
Yep.
like, why put yourself in that situation?
It's the same shit. They think they are you in that. It's your mindset. You know what I mean? Like you. I don't want to necessarily say bubble, but you just think like, nah, this is me. Like I'm good. You know what I mean?
Cause
But and if that was her thinking, like, come on, man, come what, like, you 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 know the climate, you read the climate, you know what's you in the shits, bro.
They said it was like she been in there for a minute since All Star
three
break.
weeks, like 3 weeks. It's like 3 weeks, and the shit just came to light this past weekend. She been in there like 3 weeks.
Yeah, yeah, she she
But I
she
think she
been
been
in.
in there before the shit popped off though.
Yeah, she was in
Yeah,
there before
yeah,
the,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
she was trying to get out before the shit popped off.
So she knew. Yeah, that's
So
true.
so
Yeah.
so she knew. And I'm like, bro, just come back to the States and get your weed oil if you want to. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I've been to airports and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw this vape in the trash. I don't want no issues. You know, I'll get another one on the back end once I land. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type of shit. It's the same type of thing. It's like I'm reminded of Michael Vick when he was getting hemmed up because he went on an airplane with a water bottle that had a secret compartment with weed in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Stupid shit. Like you are not above the law in
But
at
see,
any yeah, you just not above the law. You know what I'm saying?
motherfuckers, and see, that's the issue. Motherfuckers think they are.
Yeah. Yep.
Motherfuckers think they are, especially if they got that money. Like they think they can buy their ways out of situations. But
She can't buy her way out. She ain't even making no
man,
disrespect to the women's
now
sport.
overseas,
Yeah,
like
where's she making that money?
female overseas, especially her, like you said,
She
she's a
dunking and
star.
shit, and yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
star over there. Like she making a lot of money over there. So
Yep.
because if I remember, like you just get you're stacking your salary, like what they're paying you, like through their contract. Like
Yeah.
you're stacking that because it's like how our BAH, BAS, like they're paying for you to stay there. Like they're paying like your
Mm.
apartment or whatever you have.
You ain't got no
They're
expenses.
paying. Yeah, you don't got
Yeah.
no expenses. They paying that shit you stacking like the money you make off your contract, how many years, how much money you're getting paid. You're just stacking that. Everything else is like already paid for.
But
So
as an American, you gotta know, like, yeah, they probably looking at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
it's a-
like that's at least. I guess I'm doing it hindsight 2020, but I would
Hmm.
say like if I was in that position, like I'm doing everything to
Yep.
get back home. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
I've heard of. I mean, I'll listen to an interview from a basketball player that was playing in Russia. I don't even know his name or whatever, but he was like he was playing in Ukraine. Matter of fact, he was playing in Ukraine, professional basketball player in Ukraine. And he was like, shit popped off, and I had to hop in the van. I had like five options. I had to hop in the van with one of my assistant coaches and his family to get to cross the border and
Get out of there. Yeah.
get out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking maybe she thought like, okay, it's I'm not in Ukraine, I'm in Russia. They'll let it pass. Blah blah blah. But I'm like, why chance it, bro? Why chance it?
Exactly.
I just yeah, I never I'm I'm not about to jeopardize my freedom like for anybody. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. Um yeah, I just
But
I,
this
I,
here's I'm gonna say one thing, Kev. I'm sorry to cut you off.
no, you good.
Here's the thing. The dude that's been in there for 3 years, he was a legitimate tourist.
Mm.
Legitimate tourist. He was just going over there. He just wanted to see St. Petersburg because the architecture and everything like that. He wanted to see embrace the Russian culture just to check it out. But because he was a prior military veteran, they put spy charges on him. You know, he been over there for 3 years. So now Brittany Garner really, she really offended the laws in Russia.
Sit, sit.
She ain't getting out, bro. Ain't she?
Yeah.
With today's climate, she ain't getting out, and they
Because
gonna
it ain't
hold her
like
through
they
the 10
talking.
years.
Yeah.
They nah fuck. We can't have nah. I'm gonna keep it to where we at. She ain't getting out.
I think she'd get out.
Nah, she a
I
bargaining
hope
chip,
so.
bro.
I,
I
I,
hope she
I
gets out.
yeah, I
If they
hope.
let her out, they gotta let the other dude out. That's been there
I
for three
think, but
years.
yeah, I think they'd get her out. I think they'd get both of them out.
Let's talk in 6 months, cause she'll still be there.
Damn.
I give her because it's so much. Well, there's so much attention on it.
Yeah.
I say
What
within the next 3 months,
what reason do they have to get her out
they figured
for
out
either
something.
side?
Yeah, they can
What
figure out
reason
something.
do they have
They
to get her
figured
out
out
from
something
either side?
like just like with in Greta, it was a different person in the seat. Well, just like the ball brother,
Hmm.
shit.
He wasn't
They
he was in the Allied Nation though. He was in the Allied Nation.
What he
Like
was
you
in
got
China though, wasn't
nah, he
I
wasn't in
think it
China.
he?
was China.
Japan.
Yeah,
Nah, he
one
wasn't.
of yeah, one
Yeah.
of them. But I, like I said, I think she'll get released. But yeah, it's gonna be a process. They're gonna make her
Nah,
feel it
I
Yeah.
put money on it. She ain't getting released, bro. I put money on it. She ain't getting released.
within the
Yeah.
next
See,
2 to 3 months. She'll get released or
prayers out to
charged.
her family and her wife and all that, man. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it ain't looking good.
I just like Will said, like I'm not going to jeopardize my well-being, man. Like just for something so small, like some weed oil. Like you can wait till you get back. Like you can't do that shit on the plane. So why just wait? That's wait type
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Yeah, that's true. Ain't like damn.
Just wait it out. Just wait it out. I wish she would have waited it out. I wish she wouldn't have tried. And it could be bogus. Let's put it out there. It could be
Yeah,
bogus.
that's
They
true.
could have
Yeah.
they could have
Exactly.
recognized like, oh, we got American trying to go back to the States before this war pop off. Let's hold her for as a bargaining chip. Like that
Yeah.
joint
Yeah.
could be there. You know what I'm saying? But man, I don't be I can't
All
this
right,
shit.
Will.
Yeah.
We need your sit your ass down trivia before we end this.
Okay. Okay.
Here we go.
Sit your ass down. I'm gonna give y'all one name, and I want to know what college basketball team did this dude play for. So one name, name the team. All right, right off the top of the dome. Corliss Williamson.
Come on, man. That's easy.
Hold on.
Man,
Let me try. Let me try. Cool. Who he play for in the NBA?
Detroit. He was a key member when Detroit won that championship when they beat the Lakers in '03.
He played for Illinois.
Oh hell no.
Kev.
I know the team.
Yeah, okay. Tell them the team, nigga.
it's Corliss Williams.
I give you one hint.
I
I give
I
you one hint.
I
You want
want
a
to I
hint?
want to say North Carolina, but I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't do that. But all right, yeah,
No.
give me a hint.
All right. One hint. Two hints. The
Chris,
colors
hold
is
on. Do you know who that is though?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to. I know the name. But I can't picture him though.
all right. Two hints.
He,
Team
he
colors
was
is white and red.
he was a
Their
bully.
mask. Their mascot is a pig,
No. Oh, you giving too much information.
aka Razorback.
Ah, come on,
Yeah.
Oh,
Will.
well, you gave it
Okay,
away.
give it to him. Give it to him. He ain't gonna get it.
Arkansas then.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. You gave it
He gave
away.
yeah, he gave it
Yeah,
to
you
me.
you
Okay.
you gifted that to him.
I gifted it to him. I gifted it to him. But you
They
ain't
ain't
know
red
for
though. I
sure.
don't consider that red, but all right.
You ain't
It's
know it
like
though.
maroon or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
I
Well,
underestimated
who
it. Don't
who
know what a
who who
Razorback.
who did they beat in the NCAA championship in March Madness?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know.
Razorback. Mm.
I
Come
don't
on,
know.
man.
I don't know.
Mm.
And so, what year was it?
It was the mid '90s. I want to say
Mid 90s.
Mid 90s.
like 94, 95. I could be wrong. I'm gonna look it up, but it was like early to mid '90s when they won it.
90s. 90s teams. 90s was it was a lot of parity in college basketball in the 90s. If I had to go with one thing, and while you asking me this joint,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Duke.
Mm-mm.
North Carolina.
Mm-mm.
Damn, fuck.
They hold on. I'm about to and I might they won it. It was 94. They won it in 94.
Oh, 94. They beat
Michigan.
Michigan then.
Mm-mm. No, that was the
Damn.
early 90s. That was like 91, 92.
Okay, I lied.
UNLV.
Mm-mm.
God damn.
And I'm confirming right now, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but I'm confirming. Yeah. Yep. That was right.
Syracuse. Nah.
I say this, and this is giving it away.
Give me a
We
hint. Give me a hint.
we talked about during we talked about the college during this podcast.
Georgia or Alabama?
Mm-mm. No, it's UCLA.
Mm.
Who the fuck did UCLA have? Baron Davis.
Yeah. I'm out in the
Nope.
90s.
Nope. And that was my follow up question. And y'all should like a
The
no
UCLA in the
no
90s?
Yeah,
no
you about to
disrespect.
disrespect. You about to disrespect.
You
no,
gonna disrespect
no,
UCLA in the
no,
90s?
more because you act like you know more. So
I do know more. I don't act. I do. I do.
I expect more from you. But Chris, no, I want to include you, Chris, because I had a feeling like you
look
weren't
at it.
going you weren't gonna know. Come on, man.
A star
UCLA
player
in
for
the
UCLA.
90s. In the 90s, UCLA?
Yeah, they had the the cutoff shirts. I think that's when the cutoff was like
Ed O'Bannon.
real.
Ed O'Bannon. There we go.
The O'Banner brothers.
Yeah, Ed O'Bannon. Chris don't even know who Ed O'Bannon is.
Yeah,
I remember their name. I can't picture him.
Ed was the better one, and then he had a brother.
Yeah,
I can't remember his brother name, but the
yeah.
O'Bannon brothers.
O'Bannon.
I
Okay.
forgot who they point guard. I'm about to look up who their point guard was.
Man, y'all about to
Man,
stop disrespecting my sports knowledge.
Hey, Chris. Hey,
I just
no,
keep it, you know what I'm saying? I keep it humble, but I know
no. Like I said,
fuck.
you
I'm gonna say fuck Ed O'Bannon. He the one that fucked all the fucking college basketball games up. Him and the
Oh
Russ brothers.
no.
no.
Him and the Russ brothers. Kareem Russ, Marcus
I
Russ.
remember. I remember Kareem Rush. Kareem went to Missouri. Will
Yeah, but
Mhm.
Jamarcus Russ went to UCLA.
notable players. Let's see.
All them Russ brothers fucked up UCLA. The Bannon brothers and the Russ brothers.
And then
How many Holiday brothers in the NBA?
3.
three.
What teams they play for?
The Bucks,
Obviously
the
Milwaukee, and I don't know if he got
Pistons,
traded. But one played for the Bulls. I don't know if he got traded. Have a good night.
and the Pistons.
No. So Bucks, I know one played for the Bulls. Like I said, I don't know if he got traded. And then the other one played for Indiana, and he might have got
Mm.
traded.
You dead wrong, Kev.
Like I said, I
You
bet
dead wrong
I
on two.
bet you
Chris is 2 for
no
3. Chris is 2 for
no
3.
Chris. I'm telling you,
One
at
did play
some
for
point,
Indiana though.
I bet you they played for the Bulls in Indiana. I bet you that. Like I said, it might not be their current team, but I know they had.
Who does Aaron Holiday Justin Holiday play for?
Like I said, I don't know. Like the one that's known is Drew.
Drew. Okay. The other one play for who? Justin
Like like I said, I don't
and
know who
Aaron.
they play for now because they ain't known like how Drew Holiday is.
The game that just came on Sunday was who? Bucks versus who? It's a good game. Bucks versus
I turned
Was
that
it
to
Phoenix?
who? One plays for Phoenix,
Okay.
mm.
and then the other one plays for Indiana. Oh no, the
And,
other one plays for Sacramento. Sorry,
but
Sacramento.
like I said, I bet you if you look at them, I bet you both of them play for Indiana and one play for Chicago. I bet you money on. I bet you $100 on that.
I bet you. I know that, but how many play for UCLA?
2.
Two.
Did all three? I was about to say, did all three go there?
Nah, two. Two play for UCLA.
All right, I'm about to end it, fellas.
Okay.
All right, all right. This has been another episode of the Rock Boys Presents Sports Podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcast. That's ROK Boys with the Z Presents. Thanks for rocking with us.